Good morning. You know what it is today, don't you? Murky day, Sunday. Just going past the fire station. It's reminding me of something. I've got a friend, Graham, who's a fireman. He sent me a message last night with a very, very good suggestion. So I'm going to tell you about it in a bit. I should keep you in suspense. So I'm just out, I've got 15 miles to do to get to my 100 miles for the week. The first week in a month when I've actually hit it. I'm pleased about that. I had quite a big day yesterday, I did 60 miles yesterday. In weather, but it was a little bit better than this, but not a lot better. So legs are a little bit tired actually this morning. But I'm all good. So I'm off towards Belvoir. That's a nice little 15, well maybe 18 mile loop. Get a quick coffee and then back to do some jobs. As I was coming up a hill there and going very slowly, probably didn't need to do those trees in slow motion. It's horrible today, absolutely horrible. It's that foggy, misty, not quite raining when you ride along. The outside of your glasses is covered in moisture, but it's not actually raining. So you can't see much, and then you steam up. I think now we're here to winter, I need to get some anti-fog. So that begs the question, what do you guys use for anti-fog on glasses? I used to have some kind of like a paste affair that was designed for motorbike visors. I used the last of it last year, so that's all gone. And now we're back to this time of year. I really should get some more. Has anybody used the muck off one? I've seen it advertised, but I've not actually looked for any reviews or anything on it, so I don't know if it's any good. Anybody used it? Have you got a grandma's own recipe? We've got an old wives' tale. Very liquid. I think that's supposed to be one, isn't it? So yeah, what do? Stop your glasses misting up this time of year. Drop a message below if you've got the magical solution. I'll be interested. So along here, as you can see, I can just see those trees over there. Not see much of anything. So the question is, what is over there? Hold that thought, we'll come back to that. So here's a question for you. What is over there? That's a misty field, isn't it? When it's murky and horrible like this, you could easily get lost, couldn't you? I know. I'm going to look at my Wahoo map. That'll tell me instantly where I am. Look, that's where I am. There, that's where I am. I know instantly. On that map, it was full of detail. There, you can see me in this mist because I've got an orange gilet on. Look across this field. You can see loads. Look at that. Look at that. Can you see that local landmark over there? Looks fabulous, doesn't it? look. Look at that happy little face in there.
It's Pippin.
I thought it was a pair of socks hanging out at first, but it's the dog. He looks happy though. Not really. So I bumped into Mary Contrary at Cafe LA.
And the one-armed bandit.
And the one-armed bandit. And Pippin. So Pippin's going back into his travelling quarters in here.
Come in. Come on, darling. Come on.
It's a very fancy coat.
He has a double coat, which I can't get on because I've just put my gloves on.
That's folly. I'm running this. I'm running. I won't put that on.
Pippin, come on.
Oh, goodbye. Goodbye.
He's bald, so he needs 2 coats. He's like, no, I'm not wearing it. Wait. Wait. Boy.
28 minutes of video fighting with the dog. So the one-armed bandit, he's in the recumbent because he's broken his wrist. He came off his bike the other week. So obviously riding a normal bike with your arm in plaster, wrist in plaster is a bit tricky. But obviously it's far safer on a recumbent. Still can't see anything. So I guess you're probably wondering why I've been talking about not being able to see anything. So going back to the start of the video, my friend Graham left me this message. A few weeks ago he was riding along with a friend and his friend was starting to be taken ill, started to show early signs of having a stroke. So he stopped and he could not tell them exactly where he was. And that happens to me quite a lot, as you know. I'm a bit of an explorer. So regularly if I'm out, I'll see a track. Yesterday was a perfect example. Went down a track just to see where it led. Went a couple of miles down it. Where actually was I? If I'd ridden off the side of the road, ridden into a ditch, broke my leg or something and I'm laying there, how would I describe where I was? If I came across somebody else having a heart attack, being taken ill, whatever it might be, how would I describe where they were? So basically Graham is a fireman, so obviously involved with the emergency services, and they have now started to use the What 3 Words app. So basically Graham's point on his message was we really should be downloading that app and using it on emergencies like that, or having it ready to use just in case. So basically What 3 Words has divided up the whole country into 3x3 squares. Sorry, 3 meters by 3 meter squares. So wherever you are, they've attached 3 words to each of those squares. So you can locate where you are using the app, give those 3 words to the emergency services. They can then put it into the app and locate exactly where you are. So my point was earlier, I was actually somewhere near Belvoir Castle. As you know, at the start of the video I said where I was going, so it wasn't that obvious, but you couldn't see it. So if there's a landmark there, you could say, oh, I'm near Belvoir Castle, I can see Belvoir Castle. But if there's a day like today, you can't see it. Where exactly are you? If you've gone down a road you're unfamiliar with, oh, I'm near XYZ. Well, How's anybody find you in an emergency quickly? There will be times, you know, if you're in a group sometimes and you're going out on a group ride, I know a lot of people turn up for a club ride, they've got no idea where they're going, they're just following the group. And that's all well and good, but if you do have some sort of incident, or you come across an incident or an accident or somebody in trouble, how do you get help? So the What 3 Words app, I think it does make perfect sense. I was thinking about it more and more last night. It makes perfect sense to download it, have it on your phone, just in case. It's a good idea. So I just wanted to share that with you. And as I say, reminder, Graham is a fireman. He knows about these things. And he's one of the people that may be having to come along and find you and help you out if you're in trouble, or you have an accident, or you come across an accident. So when people like that are asking or suggesting that people download it, I think you need to listen and take note. It does make perfect sense. So yeah, whatever your phone, download it, put it on. But some very random words come up for your location. I'll do it some more in another video. I've got quite cold now, standing outside and having a coffee. So I was going to show you it, but I'm a bit cold, so I'm not going to bother. I'll save that for another day. That, my friends, is how you pass a cyclist in a car. So I'm almost back now. I've done my 100 miles, but just over 100 miles for the week. So still on target for the year. I think it's just under 100 that I actually need to do per week to get to my target. So fingers crossed, pending disasters, should be okay. So I'll see you again in a few days time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you haven't already, click the bell icon. It really helps out the channel if you do. Tell your friends, share the channel, really appreciate it. See you again in a few days time. Bye.